Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 7 of season 2 of Squid Game. This is the final episode of the season, and where we currently are with this game, with our characters, we gotta know. There's no way we're resolving all of this in this episode. We know season 3 is around the corner, and I'm kind of nervous where we're going to be left by the end of this. Because we were left off, we ended the last episode with Thanos getting a fork up his chin. Tensions are already high. We know we have to survive the night into the next morning in order to cast the next round of votes. So obviously people are going to be taking the opportunity, now that they are loaded up with forks across the board, to start crossing people off the opposing team so that their vote can win out in the following day. On the outside, Jun-ho and his crew actually found a man-made structure on one of the islands they were investigating. Unfortunately, it was booby-trapped. It killed one of their men, injured another, but they are pressing on as they are also running out of time to find Gi-hun and the other contestants. Again, where we are at the moment, there's no way we're ending the games. So season 2 and season 3, to my knowledge, are kind of designed as like a two-part section. So I have to imagine we're going to be leaving a lot up in the air by the end of this. But with that all said, guys, let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies we react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. And with that all said out of the way, let's get ready to hop into episode 7, Friend or Foe. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Oh! Making sure he's finishing the deed. This is going to bleed. Oh! I was gonna say this is gonna bleed out into the larger room, I imagine, as well. I'm really nervous because we also have a lot of people that we've gotten to know that are still alive at the moment. Good Lord. Dude, I don't even think he's, yeah, dude. Oh, he's gonna try to get some of his pills so he can relax a little bit. Jesus, man. Fuck. Oh, and look at them. They're just like, yep, God, what a start. Oh, it has begun. Oh, look at him zeroing in on Gi-hun's reaction. He's always watching, he's always listening. Jeez, only 95 left now. Yeah, that is not what happened, man. He doesn't give a shit. He's like, who has more people? Oh God, though. I doubt it was dead even. That'd be incredibly convenient if they were like split down the middle in their losses. Dude, do not be laying on your back if you are going to throw up. Is he tampering with their drone? I don't know, man. I'm starting to get worried he's involved. I mean, he did take an interest in it in the last episode as well. He's got that screwdriver. He could stab him and throw him off and just say he fell overboard. Yep. Shit. He's probably been impeding this the entire time.
거기 누구야? 잠도 안 자고 밖에서 뭐 하세요? 비가 이렇게 쏟아지는데.
아니, 잠이 안 와가지고 뒤척뒤척 하는데 밖에서 무슨 소리가 들리는 것 같아서.
누가 막 소리 지르는 것 같고 그러다 우당탕거리고.
그래서 나도 나와서 살펴봤는데
Wow,
아무래도
fuck
이
you.
파도가 갑판을 때리는 소리였나 봐. 이거 봐, 엉망이잖아.
아, 그러네.
That's fucking insane, dude.
46, 47.
That camera zoom.
그럼 쟤들은
They only know how many they have.
44, 45, 46, 47, 48.
Oh, wait, are we ahead?
우리 쪽은 2명 죽었어요.
We're ahead.
만원 받기만 한 표차이를 이겼습니다.
우리가 이겼어.
내일이면 나갈 수 있어요.
That just means that you are lights out in 30. That just means you gotta keep your eyes open tonight, man.
준비해.
The special game will begin momentarily. See, this is when there's not a game announced to the players, but they know there is a game afoot, and they are treating it as such. That's wild.
그래봤자 오늘 밤만 지나고 재투표하면 다 쫑이다 이 새끼들.
I feel like we're ignoring the fact that you have to survive the night at the moment.
불이 꺼지면
Here we go.
저쪽에서 우리를 공격할 겁니다. 정말요? 우리를 죽이면 투표도 이기고 상금도 쌓을 수 있으니까요. 우리가 먼저 공격하죠.
Oh.
우리 쪽에 여자랑 나이 든 사람이 더 많잖아요. 차라리 우리가 먼저 기습하는 게 승산이 더 높아요.
저도 찬성입니다. 그건 안 됩니다.
Yeah, no. This is another part of their game.
어떻게든 여기서 나가야죠.
Oh, there's right across from each other.
씨도 그랬잖아요. 이제 더 이상 침착하게 할 땐 지났다고. 그렇다고 우리끼리 서로 죽고 죽일 수는 없습니다. 그게 바로 그놈들이 원하는 겁니다. 우리가 싸워야 한다면 그놈들과 싸워야 합니다.
그놈들이 어디 있는데요?
What if they unite and find a way out?
계단 위쪽에 이 게임을 컨트롤하는 놈들과 시설이 있어요. 검은 가면을 쓰고 있는 자가 대장입니다. 그놈을 잡으면 우리가 이길 수 있어요.
Fuck. If only he fucking knew.
어떻게 싸울
Oh, look how serious he's getting right now, man. But this is all about his resolve. He tried to push. He floated the idea of attacking first because that's what they would expect. That's what they would want. I love this so much. They're gonna try to lure some of the guards in here.
총을 몇 자를 뺏는다고 해도 저쪽에 우리보다 숫자도 많을 거고. 그렇다고 여기서 밤새 서로 죽고 죽이면서 나만 살아남길 바랄 겁니까? 정말로 그게 영희 씨가 원하는 겁니까? 승산이 있을까요? 기습하면 승산이 있습니다.
We do have some Marines and ex-military.
우리가 먼저 공격할 거라고는 예상하지 못하고 있을 테니까요. 이번이 우리가 이 게임을 완전히 끝낼 수 있는 마지막 기회입니다. 총은 어떻게 뺏을 건데요? 오늘 밤 싸움이 일어나면
They'll be waiting.
기회가 올 겁니다.
They let it run for a little while, and then they stormed the room to stop it, right? After a bunch of people died. Yep, they're lining up. That's why they were so quick to respond. Well, when they responded.
다노스 개 병신 같은 새끼. 사람을 존나 무시하고 있어, 씨발.
Man, I'm surprised they still have that many left. Dude.
김영기, 나 불 꺼지면 바로 숨어.
Oh, she's actually looking out for him.
그리고 너 피 좀 닦아.
Easier said than done.
서류 10초 전입니다. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, are they leaving the X and O signs illuminated though? They are. Well, it's better than last time.
조용히 침대 밑으로 이동하세요. 우리를 공격하려는 놈들에게 먼저 발각되면 안 됩니다.
Wow. This is so messed up. Oh! Oh my god. Oh! Jesus.
싸움이 끝날 때까지 참고 기다려야 합니다. 절대로 싸움에 휘말려서는 안 됩니다.
그러면은 우리 X 쪽이 많이 불리할 것 같은데 우리가 다 싸움에서 빠지면은 쪽수도 밀릴 거고.
Yeah, this is
하지만 우리가 싸움에 끼어들었다가 우리 중에 몇 명이 죽거나 다치기라도 하면 계획이 다 풀어질 겁니다. 지금 이
he's
인원보다 적은
using them as
숫자로는
decoys.
그놈들을 이길 수가 없어요.
대의를 위해서 작은 희생은 감수하자는 건가요?
Yeah.
이번 기회를 놓치면 더 큰 희생을 치르게 될 겁니다. 지금 희생을 치르더라도 이번에 반드시 이 게임을 끝내야 합니다.
그렇다면 전 기훈 씨 뜻에 따르겠습니다.
Are you though? Man, that is... Oh, you can see the pain on his face too. I'm sure he hates that he's even considered having to do this.
저놈들도 참가자들이 다 죽거나 불구가 돼서 다음 게임을 못하게 되는 걸 원하지 않을 테니까요.
Oh no. Minsu! Redeem yourself!
재밌나? 이빨이나.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's distracted. Get him! Shh. Dude. He could have done that. He had the surprise. Ah.
내가 조심하 보이냐?
Oh. Wow.
준비.
불이 켜지면 병정들이 들어와서 상황을 정리하기 시작할 겁니다. 싸우는 사람들을 통제하느라 죽어있는 사람들의 신경은 안 쓸 겁니다. 탈락자들 정보를 확인하기 위해서 탈락자 체크에 스캔을 하려고 할 겁니다.
They're gonna feign dead. Yeah.
그때를 노려야 합니다.
Whoa. Nice. Oh. He's helping. Holy shit. Let's fucking go. Dude, I bet these workers that chose to come in here with a fucking revolver realize they fucked up. Nice. Former military. Retreat and close the gate. We gotta get through the gate. Oh! Uh-oh.
사격 중지! 손머리 올려!
Wow, I can't believe this worked as well as it did.
안 됩니다. 당신 눈에는 이게 안 보여요? 저놈들은 사람이 아니에요. 돈에 눈깔 뒤집힌 벌레 같은 것들이에요.
우리가 이러저거 총을 뺏은 게 아닙니다. 이러면 우리도 저 가면 쓴 놈들과 다를 게 없어요.
여러분, 겁먹지 마시고 모두 아래로 모여주세요. 우린 여러분을 해치려는 게 아닙니다.
죽은 가면들
모두 나와주세요.
총과 탄창을 수호해주세요.
드릴 말씀이 있습니다.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes!
병력들 좀 무치켜시켜.
Gather all soldiers. How many do they even have here total? Come on, 11. This is your moment. Thing is, there's like one entrance, right? As far as we know.
이제 우리 저 계단 위에 있는
우리는 가면 쓴 놈들의 본부로 가려고 합니다. 우리 이곳을 가둔 놈들을 잡아서 이 게임을 끝내고 죄값을 치르게 할 겁니다. 총기를 다룰 줄 아는 분들 중에서 저희와 함께 가실 분들은 앞으로 나와주세요.
얘 겁나는 거 알아요. 저도 많이 겁나거든요. 근데 지금이 아니면은 다 같이 살아서 여길 나갈 수 있는 기회는 다시 없을지도 몰라요. 같이 싸워서 같이 집에 갑시다. 다 같이요.
같이 싸우겠습니다.
나오세요.
I'm gonna be surprised if any of the circles join up. He wanted to. Oh, I just realized it was the theme.
주파수는 행운의 7번으로 하겠습니다.
아까 고마웠습니다.
나가면 소주 한 잔 사세요.
God, I wonder if he's gonna find out at least before this season's over.
이건 MP5 기관 난청입니다. 이 가운데 레버를 누르고 뽑으면 이렇게 탄창이 분리가 됩니다. 그 다음에 이 조정관을 아래로 내리면 연발, 위로 놓으면 단발입니다. 지금 우리가 가진 여분의 탄창이 별로 없으니까 꼭 단발로 놓고 사격하세요.
Smart. Don't want to waste unnecessary ammo.
아니 어떻게 이렇게 총에 대해 잘 알아요?
특전사 중사였어요.
Special forces. Holy shit.
맞아.
She just said army last time. We got a little more specific here. All right, who we have in here?
아이고야. 엄마 아빠가 너 이러고 다니는 건 아시냐?
니네 대장이 있는 곳으로 우리를 안내해.
Oh, okay. Whew. Thought somebody shot into the room. All right, man, we're fucking out of here, of this room. I'm so nervous, man. That pisses me off.
참가자 여러분,
Dude, he could have broke that glass, used the element of surprise he had, and saved her ass. But instead, he threw it, blew all of that, and then, yeah. Fucking, I get it, man. He's scared. And I think a lot of people would be in that situation, but... Yo! It's just hard to see. Oh! We got one. This is insane. And what a Call of Duty map this would be. Could you imagine? It'd be annoying as all hell.
다들 이상 없습니까?
예, 괜찮습니다.
자, 그럼 올라갑시다.
And terminate the cameras. This is fucking sick, though.
관리자 구역엔 절대로 접근하지 못하게.
Don't let them get close to the management area. Yes. Make sure to restock. Sucks though, we don't have time to like reseat the magazines, so each one's gonna have an indeterminate amount of ammo when you reload.
저 끝을 돌면 관리자 구역에 입구가 있어. 여기가 컨트롤룸이야.
빨리 가.
잠깐.
뭐 하는 거야?
He'll need the mask to get... Oh. Oh! Oh! Dude, his cover was almost blown right there. Dude, look at this. I did not know this structure was this large. I don't see him taking any shots.
이거를 찾아볼게요.
찾을 수 있겠어요? 저도 같이 갈까요?
정대랑 같이 갈게요.
This is such a waste of ammo. Dude, he is panicking. I mean, wouldn't you?
얼마 못 버텨요.
I don't think he ever actually made it into the Marines. I don't know, there's something about his story that I think is amiss. Or maybe he just never saw combat.
확인되었습니다.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, nice.
너는 여인 씨랑 오면 되지 왜 날 걸 보냐?
그래도 네가 내
He
친구잖아.
trusts you more than him.
이 새끼는 급할 때만
You only say that when you're in trouble and you need something.
좀더 위로 올라가 보겠습니다.
What's he gonna do? Nice! Now grab another one just in case.
바지 주머니에도 탄창했어.
Good to know.
이제 오른쪽으로 가지.
이놈들이 나타난 쪽으로.
Hey, when under pressure, he actually can think pretty well.
컨트롤 룸 계단 막아.
Guard. Oh, they're so close if if that's the reaction. Dude, this is insane. I don't have a better word for it. I wonder if Neul's going to get involved at all. Oh! Oh! That's a drop. They're getting really close. Oh! Uh-oh. They're coming up from behind now. Nice. Hyun-ju is coming in fucking clutch. It's gonna suck if we run out of ammo, though. Oh, that was a good transition. The reload switch.
자, 확인해봐요. 난 반쯤 나왔어요. 전 없어요.
Of course it is.
나도 얼마 없어요.
여기만 뚫으면 컨트롤 룸 같은데. 아우 우리 둘이 잘 안 돼요. 지원 좀
We need
보내줘.
backup and more ammo.
여기도 탄약이 부족해요.
숙소에 있는 병정들 시체 주머니에 여분의 탄창이 있을 겁니다. 그걸 가져오면 돼요.
알겠습니다. 다들 들었죠? 위쪽에 지원이 필요해요. 3명이 먼저 하고 나머지는 여길 지키다. 탄창을 가져오면 합류하는 걸로 하겠습니다. 저랑 먼저 하실 분? 제가 할게요. 저도 하겠습니다. 갑시다.
We don't know your names. You guys are dead. Fuck.
제가 숙소에서 탄창을 가져올게요. 최대한 빨리 돌아올 테니까 그때까지만 버텨주세요. 제가 할게요.
I think he just wants to get out of here, out of the fighting, but they're relying on that ammo.
오면서 카메라들을 부숴놨으니까 그냥 그대로 따라가면 돼요. 예. 가져가요. 가는 길에 가면들이 있을 수도 있어요. Okay. She's got to back up.
정부야, 어버 좀 해줘.
뭐 하려고?
탄창 가져올게.
아유 너무 위험해.
탄약이 얼마 안 남았어. 저놈들이 눈치채면 밀고 내려올 거야. 영화 올 때까지 버티려면 탄창이 필요해.
Wow, that is ballsy. Use them as cover at least. He's alone with just them now. He could take them out and not blow his cover. Yep, here it comes. What do you do? What do you do in that situation when your boss is literally involved in all of this chaos? Nice. I think he got clipped though.
왜 혼자 돌아온 거예요?
탄창이요. 이 새끼들 바지에서 탄창 좀 찾아주세요. 빨리요.
Oh no. Oh, he's now.
괜찮아?
We're bringing him out into the field now. Yeah, he did get hit.
나보다 먼저 죽으면은 나한테 죽을 줄 알아 너.
걱정 마, 너보다 오래 살 거니까.
기훈 씨.
Well, they're here.
바로 위에 있는 것 같은데 여기로는 못 올라가요.
올라오면서 여기 구조를 훑어봤는데 분명히 뒤로 돌아가는 길이 있을 겁니다. 여기서 두 분이 저놈들 시선을 꽉 좀 붙잡아주세요. 내가 길을 찾아서 뒤를 칠게요.
Oh, he just needs to get into the control room before them.
가져가세요. 필요할 겁니다.
진짜 괜찮겠어요?
내가 탄창 가져올 겁니다.
Will he though? And now he gave that to him. So if he does make it to the control room before him, we'll probably be out of ammo and he will have it.
이제 다 뒤진 거야.
Hey, that is more than they had. Go. Take that and run. This is so fucking nerve-wracking. Dude. Dude, go. Dude, go. Dude, go. I'm so worried one of these circle dudes is gonna stab him in the back before he can even get out there. Are you fucking kidding me? We're running out of time. If Hyun-ju dies because of this, I'm going to be so upset.
기훈 씨, 찾았어요. 그때 우리가 뒤에서 공격할게요.
네, 알겠습니다.
He's going to kill these two. Yep. Wow. With the bullets Gi-hun gave him.
열심히 하네요. 다 틀렸어요. 우리도 당했어요.
Wow, you son of a bitch. Wow, fuck you. I'm surprised he played along for this as long as he did.
열씨! 열씨! 열씨!
정리 시작해요.
So have they been stalling this entire time or what? Ooh.
대호 씨, 어떻게 된 거예요? 단장. 죄송합니다. 죄송합니다.
They flinched. Thought she was gonna hit him. Shit.
안 돼. 이렇게 죽으면 안 돼.
장면들이 이동합니다. 이쪽으로 오고 있어요. 아래로 후퇴합시다.
I so hope one of them is No-eul, man, because I think she might save him at least. Wow, yeah, they've had multiple ways to get to this hallway this entire time.
항복합시다. 어떻게든 살아야죠.
I mean, would they put them back if they simply surrender at this point?
한약이 떨어졌습니다. 항복하겠습니다.
All of this. We made it so far. And we maybe only made it as far as we did simply because Jun-ho was with them. Uh-oh.
제발 살려주세요. 제 딸이 많이 아픕니다.
I hope that wasn't her that did that. You son of a bitch.
456번 영웅놀이는 재밌었나? 잘 봐. 네 영웅놀이의 결과가
Oh, he's gonna kill Jung-bae.
기훈아.
All of this was just to break him. Knowing, come on.
390번 한
I feel so defeated, man. Rude. He played along. He let him do everything he wanted to do. He played along with every plan, with every decision, and just let him have all of this hope. I think part of him too just wanted to see how far they would get and just what the outcome would be, even to the point where he was also trying to obviously influence it in the direction that he was wanting. Like when he suggested attacking them first that night when the lights went off, he was like, no, we can't do that. And just the little spurk of satisfaction he kind of got when Gi-hun suggested that they have to sit out the fight using everybody that is not in their group as decoys, you know, to sacrifice these few to cease anybody else being brought here to die. Like, I get it. Like, it is a numbers game there. It just sucks, this whole thing. And even going out to the point out there when they were kind of making their charge. I mean, they had a good plan. They had a good strategy, laying it out, playing possum in the wake of all of the frustration, the kerfuffle and everything. And then using that moment, that opportunity to snatch their weapons, take control of the room, get out of the room, and they made it pretty damn far. The fact that he was still, you know, he went as far as he did. He played the part as long as he could. As they were systematically destroying these cameras, they were making their way up there, the suppressing fire, all of it. And then him choosing who he chose with to go up there. He led them around so that nobody could see him pull that little ruse, just so he could make it back to the control room, come back as the front man in this all right here and now, and just reveal that some of these walls were in fact doors, that they could come in from multiple angles, and they were just letting this drag out. I think that's what hurts the most at the end of the day, because I think Dae-ho, like, even if he went back out there with the magazines, they would have been killed. That may have very well saved Hyun-ju by having her run after him to get that ammo. That girl's father got shot. I mean, unless that was, you know, we cut away from that, she could have pulled the trigger but shot off to the side. I don't think we saw him take the impact. Let me just double check real quick. I do not think we actually saw him take the impact. Yeah, we got an over the shoulder from his angle and he flinches. That would be the one way to get him out of here, is if she didn't do that. But how would she cover that if that was the case? Because I'm just wondering if that was her or not. Maybe she would do it. I don't know. I would like to think that she wouldn't, but I really don't know. She might play along just because she feels like she has to, and then maybe she'll take care of the kid in obligation. Oh, fuck, man. The fact that they put up such a fight. This was such a good plan, and that's the thing. Gi-hun was like, this is our best chance. And he wanted him to try it. He wanted him to do this because it was like, if this is what you think your best plan is and that still fails, and then just topping it all off with executing his best friend in front of him. You know, hell, that may be the why he chose him in a previous game, because this is really all of this is about challenging Gi-hun's worldview, proving to him he is not the hero. People are not worth saving. Everybody will resort to their baser instincts when pushed. You know, he's here to just tear him down, prove him wrong. And then in the end, he killed him right in front of him. He's like, here, look at the results of your action. And killed his friend. And then on top of it, everything too, you know, we got the revelation that he's not the only traitor in our midst. My suspicions were warranted about our good old Captain Park, as he was snooping around in their drone casing, tampering with the drone itself, and got caught in the middle of the night. And he ended up disarming him a little bit with his charms. But as he was kind of like fuddling through that conversation, he took the opportunity, stabbed the shit out of the guy, and threw him overboard. He's probably been sabotaging this for a long time by this point. Obviously, they are running out of islands to use as decoys, so he's probably getting a little bit desperate. Because again, he knew where to find him. He knew all these things. We talked about it before, but I really didn't want it to be true, man. There's snakes everywhere, dude. Snakes everywhere on both sides. And speaking of other betrayals, and I don't know if you could technically call this a betrayal, though they did betray them in a previous episode when Min-soo did what he did back in the dormitory when the guy doped up on all those pills came after Sami and cornered her You know, he had a primo opportunity where he could have saved her, but as we've seen throughout this, he is so scared, timid, and he just doesn't have that edge. And when it came down to it, he threw it down for her to defend herself, you know, when he could have been the one to save her if he just wanted to put himself out there even a little bit. Fucking broke my heart, man. The fact that that piece of shit managed to get that satisfaction he's been chasing this entire time in the end pisses me off, and that dude's still alive. Surprisingly enough, we still have a lot of our main players still around. I'm still not completely sold that the father died. I forget his name. Prince Charming, as they called him previously. I think he was 246, if I remember right. I'm still gonna hold out hope that he's alive, even if that is her, and because I have that shot still paused right here. Because even if that is her, there is like a metric fuck ton of triangles right behind her that even if this is her, I don't even know how you would cover for that unless she just turned around and just sprayed at all of them. I don't know how you would spare him and get around the questioning that would follow. I'm going to be a little naive and hope for the best. Hey guys, editing on me here real quick. This just popped into my head just now as I was combing through this. Her whole story has been entangled with those people that have been messing with the organs, harvesting them, doing this whole little side hustle, and then smuggling them off the island. What if that's how she gets him out? You know, she didn't mortally wound him. She's like, hey, this one's still alive. Uses that as an excuse to get him out of here and out of the incinerator and get him down there, and then she gets her payback on the rest of them, mows them all down, and maybe they can escape that way. That might be some hopeful thinking. That just popped into my head, and assuming, again, that the triangle that pulled the trigger on him up here was her, she would know where would be a good place to shoot him. That is also assuming that she did shoot him. She could have shot beside him, and the sound of the bullet still made him flinch, because, again, we didn't see the impact wound itself, or a blood splatter or nothing, but I feel like that's going to connect these things, because I feel like you got to bring that back around somehow, right? That she's got this really strong entanglement with this little organ group, man. So that's one way to do it, and for us to have not a wholly bleak ass ending for some of these characters. I can't fault Dae-ho about how he reacted, man. I think there's more to that story, more to his story than meets the eye, than he's let on. Obviously, he's got the tattoo saying that he was in the Marines, that he was sent there, but I wonder if he was not like scrubbed out. Even when Hyun-ju came back, all the way back when he was unresponsive to get those magazines, he flinched. All she was there was for the magazines at that point. I'm sure she understood. Like, dude, you're freaking out. Anybody would be in this situation. You know, a lot of people would be in this situation. There's guns firing everywhere. People are dead all around you. Like, I feel like it's a pretty natural reaction to just lose your shit in this moment. But when she went to reach for the magazines, he flinched. So I think there's some level of trauma, some level of abuse that goes beyond just being in here. From these little, like, context clues we had sprinkled throughout everything. The whole season, not just this episode too. So I don't know, man. It sucks, but in a roundabout way, I think he saved her, and I understand. I can't fault him too much. And as much as I say, like, the same thing about Min-soo is, like, you know, coming down on him for, like, look at all this chaos, dude. Like, I can't really fault somebody for being too scared to put themselves in harm's way like that. As much as it sucks, and as much as that hurts, like, it's just like, I can't say that a lot of people wouldn't be acting the same, you know, very much so like Dae-ho. I don't know. It's hard to say when this is a pretty exaggerated, heightened situation that I would hope no one finds themselves in in their actual everyday life. The fact that the son wanted to get involved, but his mother kind of held him back, you know, she kept him from going out there, and hell, she even stopped Hyun-ju from, you know, fighting back in the dormitory as the rest of the triangles came in to quell the ruckus. I was so scared she was going to make a stand and actually try to fight them off. You know, again, like I said, we still got a lot of people we focused on, but technically, while we are at the end of the season, we're only halfway through the games themselves, this round of Squid Game, where we went through all of that, you know, all 6 games last season. We still haven't even got through the second half yet. So season 2 in season 3 encompassing the same event is insane. I think that just goes to show like how much larger this story is and how much larger these chains of events are going to be, especially considering Gyun's in here and this is the whole strategy they've kind of formulated to get into this. And then we have like the two teams, one inside and then the one outside. I don't know what's going to happen though with fucking Captain kind of, you know, sabotaging them on the outside as well. You know, Jin-ho went this entire season without having his cover blown, which is wild. I wholly expected him to like, yeah, fuck you at the end of this. You know, just before he killed Jung-bae, I thought he was going to pull the mask off. Oh my God, man. It's just heartbreaking that all of this, or not all of this, most of what has transpired around this point is to set up this hope, to dangle this thread with Gyun, and also just kind of see how he can manipulate the game psychologically. In these little ways, he was pushing his worldview out there and seeing how Gyun would react to it. And every time he would divert, he would, you know, push back. He would give a rebuttal. He'd give a retort, a challenge to whatever he would spew out, or that would be spewed out by the people in here as well. And, you know, when given the choice about what to do, he allowed things to move forward. Every time he's just dangling the carrot a little bit further for him, giving him that taste, giving him that hope just to come in here and completely destroy it. He really wants to put Gyun through the ringer, especially for coming back into the games and trying to be this hero. It's this affront to this entire place. And it almost, I would say, if like Gyun succeeds in the end, one's got to think like what does that mean? Like if he's wrong about the world, if he's wrong about Gyun, if he's wrong about all of this, does that reflect badly upon him and his own life decisions because of the way he decided to take all of this frustration out, all of this pain, all the things that happened to him, what brought him to the games in the first place, and probably what he took away from it himself? Would that shatter his reality? Now, I forgot to mention too that after the whole bathroom brawl, Myung-gi also survived. And when they were calling for people to go out and fight, you know, he did look over at Jun-hee and she was like, don't do anything. Even before we go into the night too, she told him just to stop, to hide. Like she was trying to spare him through the evening and didn't want him to go out there putting his life on the line either. Like in that hope that maybe they can get out together. You got a lot of people still around and I'm fucking shocked about that. The old lady, her son, Hyun-ju, Myung-gi, Jun-hee. We got Dae-ho still alive as well. And then Gyun, maybe the father. Still question mark on that. I'm not willing to buy into that one just yet until we get the next section of this. This is an interesting stopping point. It's very Empire Strikes Back in a way, unlike before. Damn it. This was a really good season. This was really good. Like, especially when you're following something up that was just such a cultural zeitgeist moment with the first season. I think the way they did it and the way they found this story, this way back into this world and this way to continue it with this same character was fascinating and really well done, especially making it this philosophical chess game against the new person who is in charge of it now. I loved that aspect of it. It's wildly fascinating. And honestly, outside of the fact that Gyun didn't question whatsoever the naming scheme, to be fair, Gyun is a notorious idiot. But I think he's shown some pretty strong moments here when under pressure, when he can think pretty damn strongly for himself. So it's just one of those things where I can buy that he's that naive in this way, because as we know, when it comes to people, he's always looking for the best in them, especially the ones he chooses to interact with. Even as much as he's preparing for the worst of humanity, as he's like, oh, when the lights go out, that's when the people show their colors and all this kind of stuff. The fact that he's afraid, in a way, is evidence towards Jin-ho's side of the story, but he's always hoping for them to challenge that, overcome it. I think the hope in the end is that not everybody is going to do that, or that most people won't do that if given the opportunity, but still the fact of the matter is some people will. I think they did a great job with this, and the production increase, the production value of the show clearly went up. They just did a really good job with all of this and building up these characters that we were able to attach to real quick, real easily, And while I do think some of them didn't get a lot of fleshing out, the ones that we did spend a lot of time with, I've really grown to enjoy, and like seeing the character journey, like especially between the old lady and Hyun-ju, man. Seeing that relationship and that way that she's also trying to protect her as well, you know, kept her from going out when the soldiers came in. Just the way they've built out these connections, and that even despite the situation they're currently in, there's these little pockets of light. You know, this little group is like a bastion for what Gi-hun's fighting for, you know? I don't know. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I feel like I've said a lot of this before, but that's been the main through line of this story up until this point. I can't believe we made it to the control room, though. But again, did we really? Like, the only reason they didn't press was because their boss was in the mix. So I'm wondering if he wasn't there, like, would we even have got this far? And that's the sad part of it, too. Maybe that if that reality ever is revealed to Gi-hun about that, too, the fact that he only got that far because of that, I think that would be even more defeating, too. Just extra salt in the wound. I don't even know that I feel that sad right now. I just feel defeat. I feel like I lost. It's just heartbreaking, man, to see how hard they fought for this and how many people were sacrificed for this whole endeavor that is now, at least by this point, in vain. You know, letting them go into the night outnumbered by these people, this whole other side that decided to prey upon them in that night. Stayed out of the fight. You know, all those people that died, all the people that died fighting after that when they took the guns and led the charge out there. The fact of the matter, too, that it could have just been, they could have been wiped out at any point. It's just soul sucking. I thought we were actually doing a thing, just like you. I thought we were actually doing a thing. While I knew Jun-ho was involved the entire time, I thought that, like, he might still see him through, to, like, see Gi-hun's vision through as far as he could. And while he did, I thought it was going to go a little bit further than that. I thought he would at least let that drag out of curiosity. But really, it was just to get himself out of this position and back into the control room. Lay that character he's been playing to rest and just get a handle back on all of this. Snuff out Gi-hun's fire, send him back into hell. God, the more I talk about it, the more nauseous I'm getting thinking about this shit, man. Happy New Year, everybody! Fantastic season. Fantastic episode. I'm excited for season 3. I'm glad we're not going to have to wait nearly as long as we did for this one. Now we'll be getting it later this year, so make sure to stay tuned for that because we will definitely be checking that out. But guys, that's all I got for now. I'm going to pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We're carrying the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, Your Course Scott, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and Russell Crockett. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.